There are two basic startup tools that you need to familiarize yourself with if you want to learn web development as a startup or as a new beginner. So in this video, I will state these two basic tools and teach you how to install and configure them successfully without mistakes, for you to get started on web development. So in the world of web development, what are these two basic tools? These two basic tools are VS Code and Google Chrome browser. Yes, you may have heard of Google Chrome browser before. And the VS Code is a free open source powerful software that is used for writing, editing, and debugging codes in various programming languages such as Python, JavaScript, PHP, TypeScript, C Sharp, C+, and many other programming languages. Now, the second software that is needed is Google Chrome. Google Chrome browser, yes, that Google Chrome browser that you are using. And what is Google Chrome browser? What is it used for? Generally, we all know that Google Chrome browser is used for accessing websites and also to get information on the internet. But when it relates to web development, this Google Chrome browser is used in conjunction with VS Code for running and viewing HTML, CSS, and JavaScript files and programs. It is also used to give real-time feedbacks on any changes you made in your coding, on any changes you made on any coding projects as well. So let's head over to my computer screen and let me demonstrate to you how to install these two softwares as well as configure them for coding and web development projects. So let's begin with the installation of the Google Chrome browser. Yes, you are welcome to my computer screen. This is the Google website. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to Google Chrome browser out, and from there get into the Google Chrome browser website and download it from there. So this is my Google website. So what we are going to do here is to type Google Chrome browser. Oh, it has been selected here, so we select. So it has shown here, so we select it. This is Google Chrome browser download. As you can see, Google Chrome browser download. So we click on it, then it will take us to it will generate these results. So you can see it here. You can click on this download and install Google Chrome, or you can go straight to the website. But let us go straight to the Google Chrome browser website. Yes, it has taken us to the Google Chrome browser website interface. So as you can see download here. You can see download here for Windows 10 and it goes for Windows 10 and Windows 11 and Windows 12 as well if you are using Windows 12. And also if your computer is using the other operating system, I think Linux also, it's also compatible with it also. So let us click on this download Chrome. So after clicking on this download Chrome, it's telling us, as you can see, thanks for downloading, just a few steps. So we scroll down. At this point, what we'll do is that if you have any download manager installed, it will pop up. As you can see, just like this one, this has popped up already. As you can see, let us remove this one. As you can see on my screen, the Internet Download Manager has popped up the download interface of the Google Chrome browser. So we just click on this start download. But if you don't have the Internet Download Manager, or your web browser has an installed download manager, as you can see, it's written download. You can see download here. This is the download icon. So if you don't have this Internet Download Manager, the Google Chrome browser will begin to download here. Yeah, so you begin to download using this link. But since I'm using the Internet Download Manager, I will just click on Start Download. So when I click on Start Download, okay, it has downloaded already. So I will go back to my Internet Download Manager, and as you can see, this is the Chrome setup. I will click on it, then I will click on Open here. So as you can see, let us hold on. It is connecting to internet. You can see it is downloading already. The Google Chrome browser is downloading already into our computer system. It is downloading already to our computer system. 30, 29, 28, 27. It is downloading. As you look at this icon as also shown to show that we are downloading the correct browser, which is the Google Chrome browser. It is downloading for us. It is downloading 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Yes, almost done. Yes. So it has downloaded now. It's waiting to install. It is waiting to install. You can use other browsers to run your VS Code apart from this Google Chrome browser. But what is most recommended is Google Chrome browser because it's much easier to handle. It is better and it is customized to handle web applications. So as you can see, it is installing. Let's give it some minutes. It has installed on my system, and you can see look at the icon here, and you can see that it has popped up. It has popped up by itself. So this is the web interface of the Google Chrome browser. This is Google here. As you can see, if I click on this, okay, as you can see, this is Chrome here, and we have used this. That's how these things are coming up. I just decided to say let me install it and install it again so that you can know how to install it. But as I've said before, if you are not using any download manager, download will begin to reflect here. Will begin to reflect on this icon. So all you need to is just to click on the icon. You will see the downloaded software along in this place here. You will see it here in this place here. So all you need to do is just to double click on it and it will start downloading for you. You can see download here. You can see download here, but it didn't show here because I am using Internet Download Manager. But browser was able to launch itself automatically, and this is it here. So you can be able to use it for your web development projects, applications as well. So that will be all for now as far as this installation of Google Chrome browser is concerned. So we are done with the installation of the Google Chrome browser. So let us head over to the installation of that of VS Code. Yes, you are welcome back to my computer screen, and in this one I'm going to demonstrate to you how to install the VS Code. And as I did before, this is my Google website. So it's from the Google website. I'm going to get the website of the VS Code. So in this our search bar, we are going to type VS Code. Oh, you can see that it has brought us suggestions. This is VS Code download. This is VS Code. This is VS Code download for Mac. If you're using a Mac operating system or a Mac computer, this is VS Code browser. No, it's not that one. This is the VS Code download for Windows. So let us click on the VS Code download. You have clicked on it. You can see it has brought out several results. Download VS Code for Mac, Linux, and Windows. Then this is Visual Studio Code on Windows. This one is showing us the version, but let us click on the first one. When we click on this first link, it will take us straight to the Visual Studio Code website. Yes, it has taken us. This is the interface. This is the front page of the Visual Studio Code website. You can see Visual Studio Code. This is the website. This is the website link here. And as you can see here, this is download Visual Studio Code. So, and as I've told you before, you can see it's free and it's built on open source. From what you can see here, are various versions for different operating systems. So if you are using Windows, you will click here. If you are using Debian or Ubuntu, you will click here. If you are using .rmp, Red Hat, Fedora, you will click here. If your computer is Mac, you will click here. So the one that I'm using Windows 11. So I will click here. When I click on it, you can see it says thank you for downloading. So but as you can see, my download manager has popped up. But if you are not using any download manager, it will show here. The download pop-up will come up here at this link here. At this link that I put in, it will come up here and begin to download. So once you are done with downloading, all you need to do is just to click on this link and you will get your download, the VS Code downloaded software. But since I'm using a download manager, the download manager has popped up the download box for me to download. And as you can see, it's 109 megabytes. So what I need to do is to start downloading, is to click on start download. It has downloaded, it must have downloaded already. Yes, as you can see it here, you can see it has downloaded already. It has downloaded and I'm using the Internet Download Manager. So all I need to do is just to highlight it and double click on it. And when you double click on it, I will click on open here to begin installing this Visual Studio Code into my computer system. So when I click on it, this pops up. So you can see you will read through all this. These are the license terms and conditions and agreements as well. So read through on it and click I accept the agreement. If you don't accept, you can click on this I do not accept the agreement. But if you click on this I do not accept the agreement, there is no way you can download the software. There's no way. The people who created the software put this thing here that if you must download the software, you must agree to their terms and conditions and agreement as well. So I click on I accept the agreement, as you can see here. I click on next. Then at this place here, you will select where you want your Visual Studio Code to be installed. Do you want it to be installed on your desktop? Do you want it to be installed on a folder or anywhere on your computer, laptop, on your browsers, on your system? If you want to, so all you need to do is just to click on this browse. Yes, and it will take you to this place. It will show you the various locations on your computer system that you want to install it. But since I've chosen to install it on programs. All I need to do is just to click on next. As you can see, this is written select menu startup program, but this one, so it is written Visual Studio Code here. It's also the same thing also to continue. Click here. If you would like to select a different folder, you can click browse, but we are not selecting any different folder. Instead, we are installing it on the Visual Studio Code program, with Visual Studio Code folder. So we click on next. When you click on next, if you want to create a desktop icon where you'll be launching your Visual Studio Code, all you need to do is just select this. But in my own case, I will select it so that if I want to launch my Visual Studio Code, I don't need to go to programs. I will just for my desktop screen, I will just launch my Visual Studio Code from there. So you read through all this one and not necessarily just leave them. Then you click on next. And then this information are telling you where the destination location will be. It will be in programs where the start menu folder. The name is Visual Studio Code, and also the other tags, additional tags that you have selected, and those that are default as well. So you just click on install. When you click on install, you give it some minutes or some seconds, and it will begin to install. As you can see, preparing to install. Setup is preparing to install Visual Studio Code on your computer. I don't know how many minutes it will take, but in order not to prolong this video, I will just have to fast forward it. It is installing. Sorry, it is installing. As you can see, it is installing. Yes, it's almost there. It's almost there. Just remain very little, maybe just 1 or 2 seconds remaining. Oh, it has. Oh, and as you can see, it has successfully been installed onto my computer system. It has successfully been installed onto my computer system. So as you can see here, it's saying setup has finished installing Visual Studio Code on your computer system. And now the application may be launched by selecting the installed shortcut. So as I've said before, if you want to launch your Visual Studio Code, if you want to launch it right now, as you have finished installing it, this one will be ticked, and it's already ticked already. But if you don't want to launch it now, right now, immediately, you can just untick it. But I want to launch it right now, so that you can see what I've installed, so that you can see what we have installed so far. So all you need to do is just to select it like this and click finish. So these are my download manager. Let me remove it. Now this is our Visual Studio Code. As you can see, it's coming up. Yes, okay, these are the projects that I've done so far. These are the projects that I've done so far. Okay, this is the latest edition, August 2025. As I've told you before, I have installed this Visual Studio Code before. I just decided to install it and reinstall it again so that you can learn the process of how of installation and how I was able to do it. Yeah, so that will be all for now as regards the installation of this Visual Studio Code. Yes, we are done with the installation of these two software, which is the VSCODE and the Google Chrome browser. But before I go into the configuration aspect, which is the most important part, if you have any questions, please drop them in the comment section below, and I'll be able to respond to your questions and issues one by one. Yeah, but before I proceed, I want you to like this video and click on the subscribe button. Please do me this favor, click on the subscribe button so that anytime I drop a video on web development topics, just like this one that you have watched now, YouTube will send a notification to you. So let us head over to my computer screen and let me demonstrate this configuration aspect to you. Yes, this is my computer screen, and as you can see here, this is the homepage interface of the Google Chrome browser. So you can see that it has a lot of white spaces here. As you can see, white spaces all over here. So what we are just simply going to do now is to configure this Google Chrome browser so that we can be able to use it for our web coding. So what we are going to do is to right click on this white space. When we click on this white space, something like this will pop up. So we go down and click on this inspect. When we click on this word inspect, it will take something like this will come up where you will see elements, you will see console, you will see sources, and there are some others here if you click on this, but we are only concerned with what is here. And our major priority here, what we are mainly concerned about, is this console. We'll click on this console. When we click on this console, something like this page will show up like this, and this is where we are going to do our HTML coding. This is where we are going to put all our codings, all our HTML elements, and get a response on the browser interface. HTML is all about sending instructions to the computer using HTML element codes and getting a response for it. So at this point, let us tell the computer to create a pop-up for us. Maybe the pop-up will be showing hello, good morning, good evening, good night, anyone. So let us type in the HTML element coding, and it is alert, then open brackets, then we'll put in the comma up. Then let us say, okay, as you can see, some has come up, some has shown here already. These are when I was doing my practice, as you can see. But let us say good day, everyone. Good day, everyone. Then we put our upper comma again. Then put our close brackets. Then once you put your close brackets, you type in the semicolon. This is our semicolon. Once you type in the semicolon, what you have done, you must type in this semicolon, because this semicolon is like a full stop. It's like a period after you have written the sentence, after you have finished writing the sentence. So after you have done with all this, you press enter. Once you press enter, oh, you can see it. You can see it here. This good morning, this good day, everyone that I wrote here, you can see it here. This is good there, everyone. This is good there, everyone, as you can see it here. So if you want to remove it, you press OK. So let us do another one also. Let us say alert, then we open brackets, then we put in our apostrophe, the single apostrophe. Then let us say, hello, how are you? Then we'll put our single apostrophe again, then close bracket and our semicolon. And when we press enter, you can see it here again. You can see it here. Hello, how are you? You can see that we have given an instruction to the computer using our HTML coding, elements coding, and it has and the computer through the Google Chrome browser has responded to us by displaying this pop-up, telling us, hello, how are you? So if you want to remove it, you just click hello. And also, if you want to perform some mathematics on this console area, you can also do it as well. Like, for example, let us do some arithmetic. Let us say 4 plus 4. 4. Okay, it has written here already because I've done it for. Let us say 4 plus 7. Oh, you can see that it has given us 7 already. It has even shown you already. But if we press enter, you see it has given us 11. So 4 plus 7, 11. Let us do that off. Let us do another one again. Let us say 25. Let us say 25 plus 20. As you can see, 25 plus 20, and we press enter. As you can see, it has given us 45. So you can use this the console area of this Google Code browser to do any HTML coding you want, and it will display it here, as well as this alert that we did here also. So there are many other HTML coding that you can do on your Google Chrome browser. So the steps are very, very simple. All you need to do is to download this Google Chrome browser, which I've shown to you earlier. After downloading it, you install it. After installing it to your system, you open it. After opening it, or on Google page or on the default page, Google default page like this, you right click on it. When you right click on it, you click on this inspect. Click on inspect. Something like this will show up. So the next thing you do is to click on console. Once you click on console, then this page will show up like this. So this is where you are going to do all your HTML elements coding and everything. So I just hope that with this, I'll be able to explain how you can configure your Google Chrome browser for web coding. Yes, we are done with the configuration of the Google Chrome browser. And if you have any questions on this or anything so far that you have watched, feel free to drop your questions in the comment section below, and I'll be able to respond to them one by one. Now, let us move over to the configuration of the VS Code. Yes, you are welcome back to my computer screen back, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to configure the VS Code. The VS Code. As you can see, I have downloaded and installed it on my computer system, and this is it here. This is the shortcut of it here. So what we'll do right now is to double click on the VS Code icon. Double click on it. Yes, and as you can see, the VS Code has opened. This is the interface. This is the front. This is the home page. This is the front interface of the VS Code. So for us to configure this VS Code now, what we are going to do first is to create a folder. So I've gone back to my desktop. We'll right click, create a folder. So after this show up, so let us create a new folder. So let us name our new folder. Let us call it new project. New project. So we have created a new a folder and name it new project. So we'll go back to our VS Code. After going back to our VS Code, we are going to open it. We are going to open the new project folder that we created in our VS Code. So how do we do it? You point on this file here. Then you go to folder, you scroll down. Once you click on this file, this menu will show up. Then you click on this open folder. You click on this open folder. Once you click on this open folder, you locate where the new project folder is. I think I opened it on desktop. So you click on this desktop here. Then you type. Then I think at this point you type new projects. Okay, look at it here. It has come up. You click on it. Then you select. Then you click on this select folder. Once you click on this select folder, okay, as you can see, it has shown up here. Look at it here. But let us see if we can raise it up. Okay, as you can see here, this is the new folder. This is the new project folder that we created on our desktop. As you can see, it's showing here. For us to create the space that we are going to use to do our HTML coding. We are going to we are going to select on this new project and click on this new file. As you can see, it's written new file here. We are going to click on this icon. Then when you click on it, something like this will pop up. So we are going to create a file and give it a name and end it with .html if we are going to make use of HTML codings. If we are going to do our web codings using HTML. And if it's on JavaScript, it will be .js. We are going to end our file with .js. Our file name there .js. If it's on CSS, it will be .css. But at this point, we are concerned with .html. So let us give our file. Let us name our new file as let's say website or let's say project.html. Yes, project.html. So if as I've said before, if it's JavaScript, if it's the JavaScript coding that we want to do, it will be project.js. If it's that of, as you can see, you can see the JS icon has come here. If it is on CSS, it will be project.css. It will be project.css. As you can see, the icon has shown here. So, but what we are concerned now is that of HTML. So let us end it with .html. So after that, we press enter on our keyboard. When we press enter, also okay, as you can see, it has reflected here. Is this area that will begin to input our HTML coding elements for us to create a response, for us to create an output on our new on the new Google Chrome browser. Now that we have created a new project, let us go and check that our folder and see how this project.html reflected. Okay, as you can see, this is the new project folder that we created. And when you double click on it, okay, as you can see, it has reflected here as projects. As you can see, this is the name of the project that we created in. As you can see, this is project here. This is the name of the file, project.html. This is the file that we created here. And as you can see here, it has reflected in the new project folder that we created here. This is it here. And as you can see, it is in form of Google Chrome formats. So as it is right now, let us create an HTML coding. Let us create an HTML code. Let us give an instruction to the VS Code to create something for us and get the output on our Google Chrome browser. So let us create a button with hello. So for us to create that button with hello, the coding element is, then we type our button, then we close it. One fantastic thing about this VS Code is that it will auto-complete it for you. As you can see, it has auto-complete it for me. So what you just do, you will just put whatever you want the button to reflect. The name of the button, the name that you want to be reflected on that button, you will put it on this at the center here. So let us say hello. So when we say hello, so after we have done, we'll click on save. We'll go here, click on save, on this save, or you click on Control R. So let us go. When we click on this save, it has saved. For us to now see the output of this HTML coding that we have done here, we go to our new project, which is this. Then we open the new project. We double click on it. We right click on it and click open, or we can double click on it. So we double click on it. And as you can see, it is written here. Look at it, hello. Look at it here, hello, which is the hello that let me reduce this. As you can see here, it is the hello that we created here. Look at it here. Let me expand this so that you can see it very well. Look at the hello button. Look at the inputs that we created here. Look at the HTML elements coding that we inputted here, that we wrote here. As you can see, it has reflected here as hello. As you can see. So that is how to configure your. So that is the process of how to configure your VS Code so that it can be able to respond to your to the instruction that you are given to it in the Google Chrome browser here, which is this hello, and that is what we have done. As you can see, this is the HTML coding that we did here, in which we created a button, with the name hello, and as you can see, it has reflected here. So if you know that, if you know of any other HTML code that you can input here, you can also maybe press enter. It will take you to number 2 here, and you can type it here. And once you type it here and go here, once you type it here and click to this place and you click okay, and you come here and you click save, it will reflect here. It will reflect here. In order not to prolong this video, let me just stop here for now. So if you have any questions or you have any issue, or you need any clarifications of anything, just drop your questions. Just drop them. Just drop your questions in the comment section below, and I will respond to them one by one. So in order, let me just summarize it after. So let me just summarize the whole process now. After downloading and installing the VS Code, after downloading and installing the VS Code, you come over to your desktop. Let me move. You come over to your desktop area. You create a new file. After creating a new file, you create a new folder. After creating a new folder, you give it a name, which I did here. You give it a name, which I did here. Which I did here. I gave it a new name, new project. Then after that, you come back to your VS Code. You open it. You click on this place here. You click on open folder. You click on this open folder to locate the folder that you created on your desktop, on your desktop area, on your desktop computer area. Then after you click on it, when you click on it, it will reflect. The name will reflect here, just as how this new project has reflected here. Then after this new project has reflected here, you just click on this icon here, this new file icon. Once you click on this new file icon, something like this will pop up. So you just give it any name. Like this one, I gave it a project. This one, you can give it something like maybe new task .html. I hope that with all this, I hope that I'll be able to explain it very well to the best of your understanding. And if you have any questions or issues, please just drop them in the comment section below, and I'll be able to respond to them one by one. So that will be all for now. So the download link to the VS Code and the Google Chrome browser, the download link is in the comments, is in the video description below. Look below, you will see the download link. You can just click on the link and download the VS Code and the Google Chrome browser into your computer system or your laptop or your desktop computer, anyone. Download it right now. Yes, and that will be all for now. So if you have any questions or you need clarification on what I've taught you so far, whether on the aspect of installation or configuration of these two softwares, feel free to drop them in the comment section below. And also don't forget to subscribe to this channel, especially if you are new into web development, because I'll be dropping more and more videos on web development, coding, JavaScript, C#, TypeScript, everything at all that has to do with web development. I'll be dropping more videos. So subscribe to this YouTube channel and click on the notification bell. Click on that notification bell so that anytime I drop a video, just like this one that you have watched, YouTube will send a notification to you. So till I see you in my next video, bye for now.